Hello and welcome to UFO Video Addicts. Let me give you a quick preview of what I got coming up in this video. The first is an old interview from 1958 where Mike Wallace interviews Major Donald Keyhoe about UFOs. So, you know, like I've always said, UFO disclosure has been happening. We don't have to wait 180 days to know what we already know. Second, I have this 1962 audio of astronaut John Glenn describing being in this mass of these small particles. Yeah, I don't think, this is necessarily UFO or extraterrestrial related, but it's definitely interesting. These are some images that I've posted before or talked about before on a video, but I've never seen so many of them shown in one spot. So I found this on my Facebook page. So we'll go through some of these. Also, I found on my Facebook page, some guys claiming that this is planet Nibiru. I'll admit I initially bought into the whole Nibiru thing, Planet X thing. But, after so many misfires with that, I've realized that, yeah, that's, or at least I think it is. I don't think that's anything serious. But this guy claims that this is some kind of planet. I don't know what it is. It was taken by one of the satellites. So I'll leave a link in the description. This is an article about this artist who was abducted. And, being an artist, he's able to draw what he's seen and the aliens that supposedly abducted him. So this is an interesting article. Also have this article from Forbes. Now this is from 2018. The world's 8 best places to hunt for extraterrestrials and search for UFOs. But just wait, in 180 days, we're going to confirm it. Also found this photo on Reddit. It's just one single photo. This is my uncle apparently took this photo last evening in Italy. Just recently posted. And I don't know why this guy would be skeptical of this. It obviously it looks like a UFO. Yeah, here's another picture that I found on Reddit. And I don't know if you can make it out. So I'll leave a link and you can go to it and look at it yourself. But it looks like there's some creature here in these bushes. I have no idea how this person saw this, but it's there. I'll leave a link. And then last is this really hilarious video that I also found on Reddit about, some guy, yeah, giving a message to 2020 and 2020 replying back. It's pretty hilarious. But anyways, let me go to this first video. Yeah, this video goes back to 1958. And what's interesting is Mike Wallace, like I've said in my other video, there was a program called Coin Intel Pro where journalists back then were specifically or were given an order basically by the CIA to, to quell certain stories, to spike certain stories, or to ridicule anyone who talks about UFOs. But this is a very interesting video, so I thought I would play a little bit of it.
They agree, undoubtedly, objects have been seen in the sky. But the Air Force has said time and time again, this is a quote from Richard Horner, Assistant Secretary of the Air Force for Research and Development. All but a small percentage of these reports of unidentified flying objects have been definitely attributed to natural phenomena that are neither mysterious nor dire, end quote. Weather balloons, mirages, ordinary sky phenomena like meteors, airplanes themselves. What about that?
Real quick, I want to say, you notice how he opened his question with all but a small number. So now, instead of asking Donald Keyhoe about the small number that they can explain, he wants him to answer about all of the sightings that can be explained. Again, that's misdirection. Let's, yeah, if there's a small number that can't be explained, well, let's talk about those that can't be explained.
mentioned that, but I'd like to make several points doing it. In 1947, the Air Technical Intelligence Center at Dayton, the top Air Force intelligence men and scientists under contract, sent a secret document to the commanding general of the Air Force saying that whatever these things were, they were real. In 1948, ATIC, the same group, sent a top secret estimate to the commanding general, Hoyt Vandenberg, said these were interplanetary spaceships. In 1952, there was an intelligence analysis of the maneuvers of these things, as seen by radar, triangulation, radar photographs, and in 1953, the Central Intelligence Agency and the Air Force had a special panel of scientists meet at the Pentagon to tell them what to do. And after they got through, this group said, you don't have proof that these things exist, not scientific proof, but you have a very strong circumstantial case. We suggest you quadruple the investigation, set up special observation posts, in the meantime, release everything you've got to the American people. Now, you've got 4 documents there that they've been sitting on all this time. Now, and they have been spending a lot of money investigating flying saucers. If they don't exist, why the money? Why did the intelligence teams rush out every time there's a sighting?
Now then.
And yeah, you know, again, he makes a great point there. And, you know, at this point, I don't want to even entertain the notion that that these things aren't real. I'm 100% confident that we are not alone on this planet, that the objects that we see are coming from, you know, other planets, and most of them are being piloted and controlled by advanced beings that live on this planet. That's what I believe. No, that's what I know 100%. I'm not doing this, 80% or 90%, or, you know, after 180 days, when some lying politician reads from a teleprompter that UFOs are real, then I'm going to be 100%. But until then, I'm just 80%. No, I'm not playing that game. I have a backbone. I can say with 100% certainty that UFOs and aliens are real, just like this guy says. And if you watch this video, in the beginning, Mike Wallace makes this comment about how, yes, there are millions of people who believe in UFOs, but there are also millions of people who don't believe in UFOs. So, you know, essentially what he's saying is that, you know, if there's a million stupid people who believe something, and there are 10 like scientists who know something, because there's a million stupid people who believe something, we're going to go with a million stupid people. And essentially that's the world we live in today. Because if enough people on Twitter or Facebook or any of the social media can drown out the truth tellers, then right, the stupid people win. But I'm not going to play that game. So anyways, I'll leave a link to this video in the description. Let me go on to the next one. This is just a very interesting audio video of John Glenn talking about these massive particles that he's in. So let's have a listen.
Big mass of some very small particles that are brilliantly lit up like they're luminescent. I never saw anything like it. They're coming by the capsule, and they look like little stars, a whole shower of them coming by. They swirl around the capsule and go in front of the window, and they're all brilliantly lighted. They probably average maybe 7 or 8 feet apart, but I can see them all down below me also. Negative. They're very slow. They're not going away from me more than maybe 3 or 4 miles per hour. They're going at the same speed I am, approximately. They're only very slightly under my speed. Over.
I mean, I wonder if this has something to do with all of those videos of the ISS when they see the mass of orbs. I mean, is he flying through something similar to that? Interesting. Anyways, I'll leave a link in the description. You can check it out. And let me go on to this next one. Well, yeah, like, these images, I've talked about them in previous videos, But this is the first time I've seen so many different images in one place. So let me just go through some of these. I found these on my Facebook, but I'll leave a link. But look at this. I mean, I'm not going to say it's obviously a UFO, but it sure looks like a UFO. And this kind of represents, I don't know, maybe propulsion or something. Look at the alien head on this dude. And here, this one here, this is very similar to one of the Nazca lines in Peru, the hummingbird. The same image. Well, yeah, you can see there's these alien-like figures around the outside. Oh, yeah, and this here definitely looks like a UFO. This down here looks like a UFO. Look at these heads on these things. Oh, this is the top of this alien figure's head. A lot of this information has been suppressed for so many years. And, because of social media, it's now getting out there. But I don't think we can deny this anymore. All of these, again, these quackademics who want to impose their limited knowledge on the rest of us when all of this evidence, is staring at them in the face, but then they perform all of these mental gymnastics to try and deny that this is real, or that these strange creatures, or whatever you want to call them, aliens, or I have no idea what this is supposed to represent, but it's definitely not a human. And this creature, I don't want to call it a creature, because I think I diminish the intellect of this. But whatever this is, they played a role in the lives of our ancient ancestors. And I think we have to stop listening to these quackademics who want to deny this is real, because they can't believe it. It doesn't fit into their worldview. But anyways, let me go on to this other image here that I found on Facebook. And like I said, this, according to the guy that posted this is supposed to be Nibiru. I guess I admit I bought into that Nibiru BS, but I don't believe it now, but I don't know what this is. So I'll leave a link in the description. You can check it out. Let me go to this article here. After seeing extraterrestrials and a UFO, this artist is delivering a message from space. After seeing a UFO or an extraterrestrial ET, would you share your experience with others? Odds are that tons of people out there have had encounters with ETs, but were too scared to come forward. This is a huge stigma surrounding UFOs and ET phenomena, which is largely due to mainstream media and Hollywood. Yeah, and also the CIA. And thank God there are people who are willing to, give the establishment a middle finger and have a backbone and talk about this stuff and, expose this stuff. I think I would freak out if I saw something that looked like that approaching me. I don't know. I think I would most likely urinate on myself. My God, what do you do when you see that? And to know that this thing is smarter than you? Wow. Anyways, let me go on to the next article here. The world's 8 best places to hunt for extraterrestrials and search for UFOs. Okay, yeah, now this article here has been out since 2018, but all you people, all you disclosure people out there, You know, this isn't going to really be valid or credible until 180 days from now, when some lying politician comes out and makes an official statement that UFOs are real. So then, you know, you can be 100% sure that it's real. Chile. San Clemente UFO Trail. San Clemente, oh, this is San Clemente, Chile, is considered to be an unofficial UFO capital of the world. Researchers say that hundreds of UFO sightings have been reported here, as much as one per week. Okay, so, like, yeah, I'm not going to doubt that there are beings out there in all of those stars that we see. And yes, no doubt, many of them have the technology and ability to come here, and most likely are. But these here that we're seeing once per week, I think these are our neighbors. You know, and again, this isn't just one, yeah, this is just one spot where people regularly see UFOs. And the people who regularly see UFOs, this is not something that just like started happening in the 70s, right? These places where people see UFOs, it goes back hundreds of years, because we are not alone on the planet. People go, oh, where's the evidence? The evidence is staring, you know, right here in all of these articles that go back for years. Here, this is a video that I found on Reddit. I can't make it any bigger, but yeah, even here, this is guy. I am kind of skeptical. Yeah, so his uncle takes a photo. Like, if his uncle was a Photoshop expert, I'm sure he, you know, he would most likely say that. But yeah, like his uncle can take a photo like this. You know, again, let's say this is one of those apps. I mean, aren't there some apps out there that can insert UFOs into images? Look, I'll give it that one. But again, do you think that his uncle's really going to do that to try and fool him? These are our neighbors, folks. It's becoming blatantly obvious to me. Yeah, this image, also found this on Reddit. Yeah, there we go. There is something back here that looks to have eyes and a face, but whether it's actually something or a case of pareidolia, I think that's how you say that, pareidolia, don't know. Like, how did the person see that image just from this small image? Not too sure, but anyways, I will leave a link in the description. And let me go to this last one. Yeah, this isn't UFO related, but I thought it was hilarious. This guy is giving a big FU to 2020, and watch what 2020 does. It's 2020 showing who's really the boss. Anyways, that is going to be it for this video. If you like things like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll have more things like this. Take care.